Hey guys, what is up? It's Jay, and today I was not able to stream this event because my computer screwed up, but I got it working again to do the rest of them, to do the reaction videos at least. So I will be doing reaction videos to these for the Nintendo Live event thing. Sorry, I'm moving stuff on my desk. We have the Zelda trailer here. For Breath of the Wild, and I will be moving on to the other things because I do follow Nintendo, so I have all of the videos, and I'll be doing reactions to them, one right after the other, and then all that kind of stuff. And I'll probably talk about them afterwards like I normally have been doing, rather than downloading the video, making a separate video, and whatever. I'll probably just talk about it as I go, after it, and just go through it, because they're all pretty short. So these are all trailers. This one's only 3 minutes and 49 seconds, so it's pretty easy to just kind of do that. Anyway, but let's get into this. Let's see. Hopefully this is loud enough. The water looks beautiful, though. Don't expect anything less. Looks like it's showing the different climate changes, which is going to be a thing. They're going to be doing the different, the changing of the weather, basically. So it looks like it was showing the seasons, which is pretty cool. We're into, like, spring right now, I think. There's the Master Sword. Okay, we've seen this before, where the Master Sword's all broken up and everything. But with the last trailer, we saw him with it, so yeah. So far, this is stuff we've kind of already seen, or that we already know about. But we're only a minute in. There's more. So come on, show me something I really want to see.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of the Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
Could that be Impa? Like old Impa? Okay, we've seen that too, so yeah, we know about this. Seen that in a previous thing. Okay, those are cool looking. They're fighting. Oh, cool! He was walking through the fire there, that was pretty cool. Explosive arrows. Bomb arrows, I would assume. One of the Guardians. Raft! You can get on a raft?
The look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however.
I think you are now ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Oh! 100 years ago, huh? Ooh, Zelda. That was Princess Zelda for sure. That is too. I'm liking the way she's looking in this game. Ooh!
Everything I've done up until now, it was all for nothing.
I don't really like her voice though. Oh well. What? Ooh! Okay, this is looking pretty good. Oh, I cannot wait. Hey, was that the Great Fairy? Who's that? They got some pretty interesting looking characters. I don't like Zelda's voice.
My daughter.
Okay, so the man talking is very obviously the king. So that was the guy who was talking earlier too. Ooh, she looks all beat up. That's not good. Wow. Wow, that was an awesome trailer.
Open your eyes.
Yep, that was her that said that. So, oh, what? Oh, it's got a release date. Okay, I like that. All right. I also did see, like, I didn't see the actual thing itself. I refrained from watching it, but I did see a screenshot of somebody else's thumbnail that showed the screen with the Switch announced for this date for March 3rd, 2017, and now I'm seeing the Breath of the Wild also that release date. So it looks like it's a launch title, so that'd be awesome. Let's see. Oh, so we didn't really need to see much of the stuff in the beginning. So there's a lot of theories going around on this Master Sword and why it's like this. So a lot of the theories have to do with time travel, or not necessarily time travel, but time skip is more like it. So like at the beginning of the game is going to be in the past, and then something's going to happen in the middle of the game, or at some point in the game during your gameplay, and then you're going to be in this 100-year sleep, just kind of like in Ocarina of Time when you first pull out the sword and 7 years just suddenly goes by in one cutscene. And then it's 7 years later, and then you wake up as adult Link. Something like that, except maybe he's like cryogenically frozen or something, or in some area with magic that makes him stay the same age or something. So he's not aging 100 years, obviously, because he would not look the same, obviously. So I'm thinking something like that could happen. Because that's what it's leaning towards. Especially since she said, Zelda had said, or something, no, it wasn't Zelda. Maybe it was the older lady talking, the elderly voice. Which could have been an older Impa, like in the future, in the second part after you wake up. Maybe you meet an older Impa, and she tells you about that. And she says of 100 years ago, which that's why people are assuming this now. That's just furthering that along. So yeah, let's skip through a little. So we've seen all of this stuff. And this is cool. I liked this. So, we know this can happen, but it just looked really cool. So basically, Link is just running. He's just running on the ice there that he's making. And then he goes through this fire right here. That fire there. So, this is probably showing you that having like heavier armor and a shield is going to help you in a situation like this where you're dealing with this fire breathing thing, where it's going to not kill you as easily. You're not going to take anywhere near as much damage. It's showing you use armor here during these type of fights. Maybe you see them, you're going to see them ahead of time. And it looks like you're in, you can see right here, yeah, okay, my mouse is on there. You can see right here, there's a lot of fire. You can see lava here, or not fire, lava. There's some more lava here. And this whole place, oh, there's a pillar of lava. Fuck. So this looks like it could be what is essentially this game's fire temple. I'm assuming that's what it's going to be. And then you can see obviously the fire breathing monster thing. So that's probably what that is, but that's really awesome that it's showing you, it's pretty much hinting at you, use armor in this section. This ice thing's pretty cool. I don't understand, really. This is that magnet thing. We've seen that in other, we've seen that in a previous one where he picked up a metal beam and carried it over and dropped it on a bunch of enemies. I don't remember what they were. I think it was bokoblins, but I don't remember. I honestly can't remember what it was. But, yeah, we've seen that before. And then this is cool. I wanted to see if I could see the tip of this arrow. Yeah, so it is lit, so it's like an arrow with a bomb on it, or something. I don't know if that... Oops, I'm making noises. My lamp like rests kind of up against the wall, my wall, so it makes noise when I move the table. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if bomb arrows were a thing. I don't remember. It's been a while. I haven't played the last game that I really beat was Majora's Mask, and that was a long time ago. And I haven't really been paying attention since then to the arrows. I never really used the arrows if I didn't have to. So I was always a terrible aim with them, so I tried not to if I could. But maybe that is a thing. I don't remember. It is using the Sheikah slate, I'm assuming. because that's what it looks like. Except the way that this slate looks is a little different. So it looks like it has a handle here now and a cutout here. I don't remember that being on there before, but that could just be me. I don't know. So there's that Ganon thing again. And there's that gliding we're all looking forward to. A big town, or a couple big towns, desert wasteland. That's a cool. This looks like it'd be a great background, like a desktop background, or when that lightning strikes or whatever. This too. So here it looks like you can make a raft of some kind, or at least get on a raft and float across. So I wonder if you're going to be able to steer this in any way. Like maybe there's like when you're on it, you can't like walk off of it, but the controls, instead of controlling where Link goes, like maybe it'll control where the boat goes, or you can control the sail of it to go with the wind. So that would be pretty cool. I really hope that happens. Don't know what the hell these are. What I've been reading and hearing about is these things were from like Wind Waker or something. Another game, one of the games I either didn't play or didn't get far into because I didn't have the system. And I don't know. I didn't get to play Wind Waker because I didn't have I didn't have a GameCube for a long time, and the GameCube here isn't even mine. So I was playing some of Twilight Princess, soft lock, gave up. But I don't know what these guys are. So I'm told that they're like basically like descendants of a race of another game, or that's what it's theorized to be. So and there it was at the sword. So I'm assuming this is somewhere near the beginning of the game, or the end of the game, because either the beginning of the game, because that beginning part where you're before all that stuff happens, I'm assuming that he at least has the Master Sword at that point. And then the 100-year thing happens, and then the Master Sword looks all bad like that. But then maybe you come back up to it, and maybe that could be what this is. I don't know. So it could be either one of those. I don't know yet. I'm thinking the second one, though, because that'd be more dramatic. Look at that flower, though, man. Alright. So, this is where there was voices going on. So, let's,
tells me that you have
so
no
this,
recollection of me.
I can't tell if...
Me, however.
Let me see. One sec.
Open your eyes.
No, not that.
Save her. My daughter. 100 years ago.
Yep, okay, that's the same guy. Oh, it was him that said 100 years ago. Okay, it's just right there. So basically, that's what I meant with 100 years ago. It must have been him. But you can tell that voice, and then way down here where he said my daughter, they're the same voice. So this guy here talking here, at first I thought it was Ganon, or Ganondorf. I thought it would have been Ganondorf, but I don't think Ganondorf's going to be in this game. I think it's just going to be Ganon. For various reasons, but I'm not going to get into that. But down here you can totally tell it's the same guy, and he says my daughter, which is obviously talking about Zelda, and that obviously means that he is the King of Hyrule. So, let's keep going. Okay, so we see a bunch of shots of Zelda. Like this one, okay, so I don't honestly understand the context behind this, but she's obviously in water, and it looks like here you can see folds, so you can tell she's wearing, right here you can see a line, and right here as if she's wearing some type of not royalty clothes, like something that's definitely not worn by royalty, something like rags, which would be that's what that would be considered. To royalty, be considered rags. You know what I mean? Like poor people clothes in these type of universes. So here we see them again, and obviously Zelda is over here, and Link is over here. We're not blind, right? So I don't understand the context of this either, but I don't know. I just like the shot. A pillar, which obviously, the pillar is obviously some kind of thing you're going to use the Sheikah slate on, because you can see the door. This is the door that opens with the Sheikah slates, so that's obviously what that is. And here, okay, so here you have the Master Swords. This could be before, and I'm assuming all this stuff before because it's all nice and pretty out, and it's starting to get disgusting. And then, like, disgusting is later, and that's after the 100 years, maybe. And maybe all the not bright, colorful stuff is way late. Is like in that after 100 years. They're like mixing everything so that it's confusing us enough to not understand. So that we're not spoiled, basically. So, and here we have Princess Zelda looking different, completely freaking different. I would never have imagined her face to look this way, or, well, her head. The side swept bangs are a little bit off-putting. I'll be blunt there. They're really off-putting, and it looks really bad on her. That's the only thing I don't like about this Zelda, though. Everything else is amazing. I really like the rest of it.
Everything I've done.
Or at least put some type of headwear on her. Like, normally, each Zelda has, like, some, like, forehead crown thing. It's not really a crown, but it's like a thing that goes across her head. That would be fine.
It was all...
Man, look at those boots. Jesus Christ. Her calves are huge. Someone didn't miss leg day. Holy shit. But yeah, anyway, so this is a cool shot. I might screenshot this and actually save this for later.
for nothing.
So here we can see a much better what her hair looks like. So she has this giant braid going across, and then her bangs. See, these bangs would have looked better down, or at least something down. I'm gonna redraw that and see what happens, and just see what it looks like. So this, I have no idea who this is, but her hair looks cool. I don't know what it is, but her hair looks cool. You see her later too. I have no idea the context of this either, but... And here's Zelda crying, and oh my god, the animation in this... While the animation is pretty good, it's still, in its own way, really bad. Like, just something about that looked completely off. Like, that... It looks really weird to me. I don't know. It's just how video game graphics, the... What would they call this? Would this be more like cel-shaded? So, like, the Tales of games uses the same kind of artistic style, and it just looks bad. Doing super emotional stuff just looks bad. Whether it's anger, happiness, sadness, they all just look terrible in this type of artwork. Just to me. Just as someone who's been drawing his whole life, this is, oh, yeah, no. That was an ice arrow, obviously. Is that a, what are they, Gorons? God, I'm fucking everything up, aren't I? Yeah, it's a Goron. I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, what's the word again? But it looks like a Goron, in a way. So here we saw, it's very obvious this is the Great Fairy. There's no doubt about this. I mean, everything about this is Great Fairy. So those are coming back at least. Okay, yeah, that. There's. Okay, here, let me go. Okay, see, this is that chick I was talking about. The one with the cool hair. No idea who this is going to be. I could go out on a limb and say it's Impa, but I doubt it. Yeah, I don't know. But, whatever. We're gonna go. So I'm assuming these are going to be their Zoras, or what's going to be this game's version of a Zora. And that's going to be... Okay, here, let's go back. I don't know, but this looks like it's just basically going to be this game's version of, what's her name? Ruto? Princess Ruto? The one you have to save from Jabu Jabu. I think is his name. You go into the big thing's belly and get her out. And she's going to be like the Princess Zora, basically, what she looks like. She could be something else. I don't know. And there's a Falco, and there's Zora looking guy has a shark for a head. It's just what? He's got a shark head. That's what makes me think it's gonna be the Zora, because he's got a fucking shark head. I don't know. So here's Zelda doing like a light attack. So that's cool. And, oh, these are the clothes she was wearing earlier, I think.
You must save her. My daughter.
Yeah, so alright. And then obviously at the end here, after we're gonna hear, this is what she says in the very beginning, one of the first.
Open your eyes.
So that, yeah, that's what she said in like the first one that I did a reaction to. So that's kind of cool that this next one, and probably not the last one, but this one now, and maybe last one, depending on how many they put out. They had the same line in it. That's kind of cool. Throwback, right? Anyway, so that's going to be it for this analysis and reaction, since I can do them both in one video now. Anyway, but that is all. So like, subscribe, stay tuned for more. I will have the other ones out soon. I know there's a Mario one, a Splatoon one, there's other ones. So sorry, I'm a little sick. Anyway, that's it. So I'll see you guys later.